Got the dogs away.
The dogs
The
are put
tootsies
away.
are gone.
The dogs are tucked away.
Not out for the folks to
No.
see.
Not out for the folks to see.
Oh my gosh. Welcome back to Shelf Life, everyone. My name is Val.
My name is Leah.
And
this is episode 4.
it's episode 4.
I'm so excited. This is like a full month.
I know.
It's been a full month since we started this.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
How are you feeling about that overall, I guess?
I don't know. It felt like it went so fast. Like there's no way that it's been a whole month already. I don't know. It's crazy, but
I agree.
it's been fun.
Mhm,
So
it
like a
has.
fun little pastime.
Yes.
Yeah. We're actually getting some listens on Spotify, which is crazy.
I know. But it has been amazing. It's been so fun. It's been a really good activity to get me out of the house and doing things.
For real. Honestly, like that's been like the best part because like low-key summer in La Crosse is kind of lonely.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's just so easy to like stay inside.
It
all
is.
day.
It really is. If you don't have anybody else really like around here for the summer, yeah. So I'm so glad we started this. It's just so fun.
Too. It's so much fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, give the people an update, Leah. How are you? How are you doing? Everyone wants to know.
I'm doing well, I think. I've kind of been in a little bit of a rut lately. I just haven't wanted to do anything, to be honest.
I'm doing fine, but getting out of bed is really hard.
Yeah. But we're working through it, okay? I actually had just got in the mood to start becoming more productive again, and then I got my fucking period, so life is just like, no, stay down.
You need to rest. Maybe it's a sign.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a sign.
Yeah. So I'm waiting like another 2 days, and then I'll really start getting on it.
Then she'll be productive.
Yeah. But it really hasn't been that bad.
That's
It's
good.
just, you know. What about you? Give me an update on you, Val.
Oh, Leah, I'm great. I don't know. I went to a concert last week.
Ooh,
Super
how's
fun.
that?
So if I sound a little grovelly, like a little sexy grovelly, you know? Kind of like a sexy sick voice. It's because my voice was gone. The concert was on Thursday. I woke up on Wednesday, the day before I even went. My voice was already gone.
Oh.
I don't know what happened.
It was just preparing.
It was, apparently. We're way out of focus. What just happened to Sorry, listeners. We have a camera. Oh,
Malfunction.
I don't know if we even told the people, but we have a YouTube channel. So if you don't just want to listen to our voices,
You could
you
watch
can
it.
hear. No, you can.
If you don't just want to listen, you can hear.
You can also watch our pretty faces and
Podcast,
listen
yeah.
to our beautiful voices.
Yeah.
All in one on
Yeah.
YouTube. I digress. Okay, so yes, concert, lost my voice Wednesday.
That sucks.
On Friday, after the concert, I had to go to work. Literally, I am like shouting at people, but it's just squeaks. It's just squeaks. It was terrible. So I still sound a little different.
Yeah.
Nobody else probably hears it, but like I hear it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Somebody at work was like, "Your voice just sounds like sexy." I'm like, "Thanks."
Yeah, thank you.
Like,
I'll
we'll
go
roll
to
with that.
concerts more often, I guess.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm chilling.
And who did you see?
Benson Boone.
Okay,
He did
alright.
6 backflips.
6.
Yeah.
In a row?
No, just over the course of the
Okay.
concert.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other updates for me at all?
Not really.
No.
No.
How was your 4th of July?
I just worked. I worked
Okay.
Friday. I worked Saturday.
Okay.
It was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so busy though. So
I
kind
can
of
imagine.
It was. We're just trauma blocking that out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Did you make a lot of money at least?
I almost made $500 between the
Yeah,
two. So
that's good. That makes up for it.
Like that's rent right there.
Uh-huh.
So
For real. Yeah.
yeah.
Serving life is where it's at. Except some days are questionable. It's not for the weak, okay?
No. I'm like, while I'm working, I always hit a point in the night where I'm like, why do I do this?
Yeah.
Why do I do this? I
Yeah.
should quit. And then by the end of the night, I always find a reason why I'm like, yeah, this is why I do it. And usually it's the money, but
Yep.
like,
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
I like my job. I like my coworkers, and it's fun. Like, it's a fun job when you're not busy. But like those times when you're busy, I'm just like,
It's-
God, I just want to just
Be done.
like,
Yeah.
get me out of here.
Yeah. That is something that I've thought about recently, though,
Yeah.
because I did get a few days to enjoy by the pool last week, which felt really nice. But if I eventually get my, adult job that's full time in the office or wherever I end up, I'm not going to be able to have the luxury of sitting by my pool during the day.
That's very true.
So I've really been contemplating what I want to do with my life and what I value, because I'd rather not be sitting in an office or inside all day long. I need some sunshine.
For real.
It really helps me, like, to just feel alive. And that's a good thing, It's a good
I
thing.
feel like this episode is like a cry for help.
You guys, I'm okay, I promise.
Promise.
We're just in our 20s trying to figure it out, This is just me. It's just the stage of life I'm in.
I need some sunshine to feel alive. It's crazy. Today we are at Root Note in downtown La Crosse, and would you like to share your coffee order, Leah?
Yes. So I got an iced latte with lavender and chamomile with almond milk.
And
It's-
then, sorry. You rate your coffee. Rate your coffee.
Yeah. Okay, I would give it. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Delish. It is really good, and I'm not
yeah.
a big lavender fan,
Yeah.
so it's good.
Yes. And what did you get, Val?
I just got a hot vanilla latte.
Okay.
It was really pretty. I don't know.
It was.
Yeah.
It was very gorgeous.
Yeah.
And what would you rate it?
We'll give it a 7 out of 10. It's a good latte.
'Kay.
I'm really in the mood for pumpkin spice.
Mm.
I would kill someone for it to be fall.
I would murder.
I would commit some heinous acts for it to be fall right now. To step on a crunchy leaf.
Yeah. No, that would feel really good. I was actually thinking about that this weekend as well, because it's no longer. Yeah, Halloween is like the next biggest holiday, right? Other than Labor Day.
Labor
but
Day.
Is that really what even is Labor Day? That's just an excuse to drink.
I have no idea what Labor Day is.
That's another tangent for another. We're gonna put a pin in it.
Yes, pin in it. Getting to the actual point of this podcast.
Yes. So today we're gonna be talking about The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. Is that how you say that?
Sure.
Okay. By Matt Haig. And then
Little trigger warning, everyone. This book is about suicide. Just figured we'd throw that out there just in case it's not something you want to listen to or talk about.
yes.
Just throwing that out there.
Yes. Okay. So to start, I guess, a little overview of the book. So it starts off with the main character. Let's see, I forgot her name.
Yeah, I have no idea what her name is.
Nora.
Nora.
So Nora is our main character, and it opens up with her life in the present and like all of the bad things that are happening to her at the moment. She, her boyfriend breaks up with her. Right?
Her cat dies.
Yeah, her cat dies. She lost her job.
Yeah.
And she's broke, isn't she?
Yeah. And I think she's really disconnected from her family. Doesn't have a lot of friends.
Oh yes, because she doesn't talk to her brother.
No.
And then she has one friend. Her best friend lives in Australia, but they don't talk anymore either. And she just feels so defeated, and she feels like she has nothing left. And it's just very overwhelming. And she decides to take a bunch of her. Was it her antidepressants?
I think. I don't know.
She overdosed on the pills that she had, and then the book is essentially her in the space in between life and death, and she's trying to figure out, I guess, whether or not she actually wants to die. Or
She basically
live.
has the option to go through and relive ways that her life could have gone, and she gets to kind of choose if she wants to try again and start over from another perspective. So it's basically, the book is about her trying on different lives to see what fits
Yeah.
for her.
Yeah.
So
And for her case, it's a library, so she just wakes up in this space, and it's just library, books on books on books, and then her It was a librarian. It was somebody who played a really influential part in her life. Was like the librarian, obviously the bookkeeper, and she could like talk and interact with this person, and she was told that every single book is a different way her life could have gone. Like all of the choices that Nora made throughout her life ended up in different like paths of, yeah. They used this really good analogy about life being kind of like a tree, and how as we continue to grow and like make more changes, the branches just branch off in different direction based off of like the different options, or the different paths, I guess, that we could have taken on our lives. So at the very end, that's like the tree of life. Yeah, I don't know if you've heard of that. I'm sure you have. But they talked about that a lot, and I thought that was really, really cool. Yeah. You yap for a while.
Okay. I guess, like, I don't really have a ton to say regarding, like, what happens in the book, if I'm being so for real.
Yeah.
I thought that it was, I don't know, it was just kind of, I didn't really connect to Nora a whole lot. I actually, not gonna lie, I sound so critical of books. I didn't really like the book up until I finished it.
Oh, okay.
The message, though, overall, I think this book is a must read. I think everyone needs to read this book, especially for like people in their 20s who feel like so overwhelmed by the choices that you have in life. Like, I just feel like it really helped kind of put a lot of things in perspective for me. And this was a thinker. Like, I finished this book and I was just like, the next couple days, I'm like, I feel like my life is just, it's changed. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just a really good kind of message. I don't know. Should we kind of get into some spoilers and talk a little bit more?
Yeah, I guess we could. Like we kind of already mentioned, the book's main theme is centered around like the idea of the butterfly effect, and that everything that you choose to do affects something else, like in one way or another. And that like really made me think about my life and the choices that I've made, and how like things could have gone totally different, and I was making like so many connections, and it also left me thinking a lot about that. So I really enjoyed this book for those reasons, because it had me like hooked on my own connections throughout the book, I guess.
A big thing that she kind of recognizes throughout the book is she tries on these different lives, you know, the different ways that her life could have gone. And in every life, she realizes that some dream that she wanted or something that she thought was going to go perfectly, there was always like a caveat to it. There's always something that didn't go as well. And like, it was like the grass is always greener. Like, she thought like, oh, this is perfect. Like, if I had just done this, my life would have been perfect. And then she like goes and actually lives it and realizes that something else went terribly wrong, or that there was something else to not be happy about. And it was almost like almost a little depressing, because it was like she's looking for all of these ways that like her life could have been just perfectly, and then she never finds it, essentially.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, so in one of my psychology classes, we talk about this thing called the paradox of choice, which is like the idea that we have so much freedom, but it kind of leads us to feel like very lost, because we have so many options that we could take that we're like overwhelmed, and then you end up blaming yourself if you're not happy for the choices that you did make. And that, I feel like this book kind of talks a lot about that.
Oh yeah.
I'm losing my train of thought. I feel like I was on a roll now.
No, yeah,
I'm losing
yeah.
it, but-
No, I can see that, like the connection that you're making there, because there's also like in the library, there's the Book of Regrets, and it's essentially like everything that Nora has ever regretted in her life. And when she first gets to the library, the librarian, Mrs. Elm, she suggests that she opens the Book of Regrets, and she gets so overwhelmed when she opens that, because she just feels so negative about all the things that like went wrong, and she feels like it's all her fault. And then she like tries on a few of those lives from the Book of Regrets, like one of them was pursuing, like, owning a bar with her what would have been husband, and then there was like becoming an Olympic swimmer that she like could have done right out of high school, and moving to Australia with her best friend. Those were like three of the main ones, I feel like. But yeah, then she thinks that life would be so much like perfect basically if she would have chose that path, but she realizes that she just feels unfulfilled still, and there's always something that's not like perfect, obviously, with that. But yeah, I don't know if that helped you get back on your train of thought.
No, absolutely. I mean, yeah, that's kind of, you said it perfectly.
Yeah. Okay. Good. but yeah, I think it just goes to show that like no matter what path you choose in life, there's always going to be something that's not perfect. You're always going to have things going wrong, and I feel like it's all about perspective and the way that you look at things. Because you can have a negative perspective and just feel down about everything that's going on, like everything that's going wrong in your life, but it's not going to help you at all. And I don't know, it just,
Yeah, I just feel like for being like a fictional book, it was very applicable to like everyone, I think everyone's life, and just like really recognizing that there is no perfect, and there will always be struggles in life, and there will always be things that you wish you did differently, but like you might sit here and be like, man, like I wish I would have done this differently, but like you have no idea where that path would have taken you. Like maybe you are on a path that is meant for you, sort of thing, and you just, I mean, I feel like this book kind of put in perspective just giving up perfectionism a little bit, giving up control, and just kind of not really like regretting life so much. And it's like, I don't know, it's just like, it's not that serious. Like, I don't know where I'm going, but this was a good book. I feel like this is just such like a must read. I don't know, it just really it had me thinking so much about like my own life and just how I kind of view the world even. Okay, towards the very end, she like tries on 100 different lives. Like she enters hundreds of different lives, and she finds one where I can't remember who she gets with, but she ends up having a daughter. I think it's like the guy that she meets at the coffee shop, right? Or like a neighbor or something.
Why can I not remember that part? It sounds familiar, but
something like that.
Yeah, I think his name is Scott. But
Scott.
No, not important. She ends up like finding this life that she really, really enjoys, and then she gets pulled out of it for some reason, and she doesn't quite understand why. And when she comes back to the library that last time, everything is like falling apart. Like the whole library is crumbling, and that's bad because like she needs to get back to her own body before she dies. And then basically Mrs. Elm tells her that there's going to be one book left, and it ends with her like writing in this book, I am alive, and then she goes back to her own body. And I just really like that too.
What was the point of her not getting to choose that life with her daughter? I forget.
Well, I think it's because she felt, maybe this isn't correct, but she felt a little weird about entering this life, and like she wasn't the little girl's, she is the little girl's mom, but she doesn't feel like it because she's jumping ahead almost. And from what I understood, I thought that basically she was going to go back to her life and then start that life.
Gotcha.
Like I thought, at least that was my takeaway from it. I thought that she was gonna start writing her own story, and then she was gonna go find this Scott character or whoever this guy was, and she was gonna start talking to him, and then they would eventually end up together and have this daughter, and it would be the life that she was in, but her own, and not like But I don't fully remember why that happened either. That was just what I thought.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah. But
damn memory.
It just, for real. But it just goes to show that You can write your own story. You can start writing your own story whenever you choose.
I don't have anything critical to say. It's good.
It
okay?
is.
It's
It
good.
is.
Read it. Trust us.
Yeah, no, I highly recommend this book to anybody.
I do. Like, there was like a little part of it where I was like, this is so depressing. It's so, I feel like it's kind of like a book that you don't really like want to read, but you should.
Yeah.
Honestly, I should reread it. I saw it at Goodwill the other day. I should
Yeah?
have bought it.
Oh, you
I
should
didn't,
have.
but whatever. Yeah. It's a great book.
Yeah. I guess, so what would you rate it out of 5?
I'm gonna give it a 4 just because I don't give out 5s easily. And there was still something like I didn't like enjoy necessarily reading the book.
Yeah.
I think the overall message is really great, but like I love connecting with characters, and personally I don't even remember Nora's name. Like I just don't connect with, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
But great overall message. 4 out of 5.
Okay.
What about you?
I would give it a 4.5. I think I did give it a 5 on Goodreads, if
I
I'm being
saw that,
honest.
yeah.
Yeah. Or, I don't know, between a 4.5 and a 5. 4.75.
4.
Basically a 5 in my brain. I thought it was really good. I didn't fully, like, connect with Nora. Like, I also didn't have that strong connection, but I feel like I just made so many personal connections, and this was just the way that it made me think. I really enjoyed that part of it, so that's why I'm giving it a 5.
I almost feel like you're not supposed to connect with Nora. I
Yeah.
feel like you're supposed to more
Because-
be able to relate it to your own life, because
Yeah.
it's not about Nora.
No.
You know, it's
Yeah.
I think the meaning of the book is a bigger overall message than just like connecting with the characters. So
Yeah.
like I really shouldn't be critical about that.
Yeah.
I should give it a 5 stars, but I'm not. I gave it a 4 when I read it too. So
Okay. Yeah.
ooh, he has another book, How to Stop Time.
Ooh. I actually did see in the back of this one.
I think he has a couple other books.
Yeah. How It Ends. Oh, maybe that's not it.
Interesting.
that's-
Okay, I'm gonna mark that as want to read. Follow
Yeah,
us on
there's-
Goodreads, you guys.
How to Stop. Yes, please do.
Follow us there.
Yeah, there's a list of his books in here. The Comfort Book, The Midnight Library, How to Stop Time, Notes on a Nervous Planet, Reasons to Stay Alive, The Possession of Mr. Cave, The Dead Fathers Club.
There seems to be a theme.
There does seem to be a theme. I
Yeah.
feel like I would like his other books.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and then there was one that came out in September of 2024.
The Life of...
I think I've
I've
also
heard of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know what it's about.
Yeah, well, we might end up reviewing another one later on, I guess. I have one other note that we kind of already talked about, but just another takeaway for me. I think this book is really good at highlighting the fact that life can be really fucking hard sometimes. And I think it's important to point out that it's okay to struggle and it's okay to be feeling like that. And, like, it doesn't have to stay like that. It showed that, like, even the smallest bit of a change can really drastically improve your life, or really just drastically change it for the better, I guess. So if you're feeling lost or down or upset, sad, literally whatever, just know that it'll be okay and things will get better and it's not going to stay like that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great point. Yeah, I just think, like, that perspective is everything. Like,
yeah.
not focusing so much on the bad, but focusing that, like, things will get better, things
Yeah.
can get better, and that, like, you do have, like, the control to change your life and to just to see things differently, and just accept the fact that not everything will go perfectly.
Yeah.
But, like, you can still make the best of, like, a bad situation sort of
Yeah.
thing and overcome it. And yeah. That was really beautiful, Leah.
Thank you.
That
Thank
was
you, Val.
really very insightful.
Just felt like I had to throw that out there. You know, it's a very hard topic to talk about, and yeah, I just want the viewers and listeners to know that it's okay to not be okay sometimes.
Yeah.
It'll be all right.
Yeah.
But
Aw.
yeah. Okay, so I guess next week's episode is going to be The Dare by Natasha Preston.
Yep.
Yes. So stay tuned for that. It'll be dropping next Friday.
Yay.
Yeah. Do we have any other concluding thoughts? No?
Stay cool, bitches.
Yeah, it's really hot out here. Okay, well, that's all on this episode of Shelf Life.
Thanks for listening.
Yes, thank you.
Bye.